Welcome back to PCTV Reports. I'm Emily Ashmead, and today I'm taking you to the home of my friend, Natalie Malan. Natalie is not only an accomplished blogger with thousands of followers through her social media platforms, but an amazing illustrator as well. From painting, drawing, really anything under the sun, Natalie's art is something you definitely don't want to miss. Let's check it out.
Hi, my name is Natalie Malan and I am an illustrator. I am here today to tell you a little bit about watercolor. I have been illustrating a lot in watercolor lately. It's a really fun medium. I've done children's books, I've done magazine work, I've done fabric design, I've done baby onesies and clothing, lots of paper products. I do a lot of work for Cricut and Provo Craft. So watercolor is a really fun trend and I think you should get into it too. Some of the great things about watercolor is that it's really fun to decorate your home or make a card or do something for a loved one. You can do a lot of different things with it and still get that airy, bright feeling that you want in your home. So we'll talk a little bit today about a few of the things that I would recommend if you're just starting out. So this is a really budget-friendly brand of paper. This is the Canson XL in the blue pad. You can find this at a lot of local stores. I know Michael's carries it almost all the time. They also make a really great spiral sketchbook version of it, which I love. So this is my #1 choice for paper right now when I'm recommending to people starting out. I like to take it and I will cut the sheets into quarters because sometimes I just want to doodle and do something fun and free, and I don't always like to use an entire giant sheet of paper. So that brings me to brushes, because the size of your brush kind of depends on what size paper. So if I am using a small sheet of paper, I like to use these Princeton Selects. They have a turquoise handle. You can find them at a lot of different stores. Another one that's really great is the Cotman, and this is a #6 also. These are a great size for doing something about this big. I love to garden, so I think a lot about, like, this is the little bud where the flower emerges out of, and it's kind of rounder like that. Then I think about the way that the leaves grow. Utah specific. I used to love to paint the mountains, but it's been a long time. So I'm kind of getting back into that, gearing up for some new classes, because I think why not have some classes on mountain painting or hiking? I love to go out and paint local flowers and leaves and things. I always think that's super fun too. I have this fun little embossing heat gun from Close to My Heart that I use. You're supposed to use it for embossing, but I'm not using it for embossing. I use it all the time for watercolor. So I just bring that out and dry it. I like that it's a little bit smaller than a hairdryer and it works a little bit faster than a hairdryer. And I feel like it doesn't push the pigments around the page as much as a hairdryer does. So that's my go-to tool. I'm probably best known for my flowers, but a lot of the work that I do is characters or things that aren't floral, but I will say I do love doing florals. I often get asked about classes and what are the best ways to learn. I have a few classes online at scrapbook.com and they are completely free, so get on and check those out. I also teach classes locally in Utah and a few other states as well through Pinners Conference and through private workshops and retreats. So check out my website, nataliemalan.com, and I'll keep that updated with all of the latest fun classes too. Another really great way to get ideas of what to paint and fun things to do are to follow me on social media. I have a Facebook page, Natalie Malan Studio. My Instagram is the same, Natalie Malan Studio also. And I post a lot of the new products that are coming out. Mostly on there I post behind the scenes of things that I'm doing to warm up, or I film little videos for fun and just silly fun things that I'm working on there.
Thanks, Natalie, for sharing your talent with us and giving us all the tips and tricks so we can watercolor ourselves. You're watching PCTV Reports. We'll be right back.